Hey, we are looking at the Arkedo Series Part 1. This is Jump. So if you don't know what this is all about, the Arkedo Series were the 3 games that were on Xbox Live Indie Games a while ago. And Senate Games, the people who have brought over minis like Pix and Love Rush, they've done the Hysteria Project minis. They brought over like a bunch of different minis and some other PSN games. So they're bringing these over. Now this is this first one that came out is it came out on the Europe store a week ago, I believe. Now and I guess there's something going on with the North American release date where Sony wants them to kind of bundle all 3 of them together instead of selling the 3 of them separate for like a very cheap price. So I'm not too sure what's going on there, but these are out in Europe right now. So the first one's out in Europe, the other 2 coming on later in the year. So I got this today, and it's pretty awesome. So I'm just gonna show off a little bit. Jump is basically you go through, and you play as Jump Boy, and you go through each level. Just all you do is jump. Sometimes you can collect like a knife and throw it at enemies. You start out with 5 lives, and you basically go through each level, kind of jumping around, collecting coins, collecting these bombs, diamonds, and other treasure. And then now, coins and diamonds, that stuff, not mandatory to collect. That's more for points. Bombs, you have to collect all the bombs. Once you've collected every bomb in the level, the door will unlock, and then you can progress to the next stage. There are 30 levels in the game. The big thing here is this is very kind of meant to be old school, so when you lose all of your lives you get a game over, and so you have to start at stage 1 again, which actually really isn't too bad, because once you kind of get to grips with every stage and know what's going on, it's not too hard. There's a couple stages that kind of gave me some trouble, but for the most part it's not a super difficult game. So one thing I'm mixing a little bit with messing with the kind of the volume levels here in this video. So hopefully you should be able to hear the music a little bit easier now in comparison to videos before this one. But if you played like Pix and Love Rush, which also had like amazing music, this game again also has super awesome music. I really love kind of the like pixelated graphic style that they have going on here. I mean, it looks great, and because this isn't a minis, so it does have trophies, but because it isn't a minis, it is actually like, you know, the resolution isn't stretched out onto the screen like minis are, and so this game looks really good. And there's a really nice, like, kind of crispness to the image and stuff. So it's awesome. And this, I mean, essentially this is the gist of the game, right? So these first initial levels aren't too hard. I'll show the rest of this one. So there are certain enemies. You have crabs. You have there are skeletons that will walk around the level throwing bones. There are bats that will fly around kind of randomly. If you hit them, you die. There is no, like, you can't jump on top of them to kill them. The only one, as you see with the title of that level, you can find a knife. In certain levels there are knives that you can find, and then you'll be able to throw one. And you only get one, like, if you find a knife, you get 1, so it's not like an infinite thing. You know, again, like, you see in the top left corner, you see how much money you've collected through the diamonds or coins or whatever. And then in the top right, you have how many bombs are left for you to collect. It's kind of hard to see in the video, probably, but those bombs are actually counting down. So it's more of a, you know, you kind of have to almost defuse bombs. That's what I'm kind of getting at. Is if it counts down to 0, then you lose. So I'm not gonna worry about those coins right now. And then actually, I'll show this so you can see what the knife basically does. Save the skeleton. I can throw the knife and hit the crab, so now I only have the skeleton to worry about. Also, yeah, whenever you press... This game's very humorous. There's a lot of really funny little, like, lines that they've thrown in the game. So if you pause the game, it's like, hey, please wash your hands. Or if I were to die, blame it on the controller. Or let's see if I can show some other things that this game says when you die. And there are some other things, like, I'm trying to think of what it would say, like, oh man, we really hope Charles Darwin was wrong, or you burnt 324 calories, or I can't think of many other ones, but there's a lot of really funny ones, like, oh, like, have a cookie, you sure are trying, and kind of like making fun of you and stuff. It's really, it's funny. I like it. One thing is, I only have 2 complaints about this game. One is, like, on certain, like, not really in this, but in the challenge mode. The challenge mode requires you to go through all of these stages, but in order to actually complete the stage, you have to collect all of the coins and all of the diamonds and treasures on the stage. And so for some of the later ones, it's kind of difficult. But with that, it's like, you can kind of screw yourself over and not get, like, you might, like, accidentally go to a certain area where, oh, like, you can't get all the coins, and so you can't pause the game and restart the level, so that's kind of a bummer. And then there's also with the challenges, like, you unlock this after beating the game, so you unlock 30 challenges and then there's another one. And I was kind of thinking that it was going to be, like, completely new new levels, specifically for challenge mode, but as you'll see here, it's just the exact same 30 levels, but once you beat all 30 of them, like I've done, you unlock a 31st level, which is pretty ridiculously hard. So I haven't, like you saw there, I haven't beat that yet. But yeah, this is Arkedo Series 1 Jump, or just Jump. It's out in Europe right now. It's very, very cheap. It has trophies. Trophies are seemingly the same amount that any other PSN game has. So there is, like, a few silvers, a gold, a couple of bronzes. If you want, I will show you the trophies, because I mean, you see the game and it's like, just like, it equates to like a couple dollars basically. So you would expect, oh, it probably doesn't have a lot of trophies, but nope, it's got 1, 2. I want to say 2 of these are bronze, I believe. So like 4 bronze, 4 silver, and a gold. So that's pretty good, right? For, like, especially for a game that doesn't cost very, very little. You know, specifically for you trophy people out there. Credits. There's everybody. So yeah, there you go. That is Jump. It's out in the European store. Not really sure where it's going to be out for North America. Hopefully soon, because this game is really super awesome. Definitely, like, if you're able to, definitely, like, right now, go get this game, because you're gonna love it. Like, I'm gonna have a review up pretty soon, probably within the next few days. But, you know, don't even wait for that review, because this game is pretty freaking amazing. So yeah, there you go. There's a Jump. Go check it out if this video interests you. Definitely look into getting this game, or you should really just buy it anyways, because it's pretty awesome and it's super cheap.